Hi, I'm Maya Van Rossum, the Delaware Riverkeeper. The Delaware Riverkeeper Network is presenting a series of interviews taking a critical look at the shale gas industry and its impacts on our environment, our communities, our economy, and our future. I'm joined today by energy analyst Arthur Berman to talk about the real availability of shale gas in this country and some of the economic implications of pursuing it. I'd like to thank the Chestnut Hill Inn on the Delaware River in Milford, New Jersey for hosting us today. If shale gas development isn't genuinely profitable for the industry and therefore for the U.S. economy, what do you think that it's going to take for politicians and the public to understand that message? Because right now, the general perception is it's big money.
There's not big money being made, there's big money being spent. And what I see is that the expectation by the major oil companies, the international oil companies, is that over time they will find a way to make this a moneymaker. And they're in it because they have very smart people who look at price forecasts and look at consumption trends, and they see that natural gas will certainly, the demand for it will grow and the price will increase. And especially in North America, where we've pretty much gone through most of our oil reserves. That's another topic with the tight oil from shale. But the North American economy will unquestionably become more and more natural gas oriented. And so everybody wants a piece of this. This is the largest consuming energy market in the world. And if you're in business, you want to be in the market that's the biggest. And so the point, I guess, is that there is a lot of gas here. It's not commercial, most of it today. It will be commercial, or at least that's the expectation, when prices equilibrate to some level that's at least equal to the cost of production. And there'll probably be a change of actors as we go along. A lot of the smaller companies, the independents so-called, that started these shale gas plays will probably not all be around by the end. I foresee it being more the Exxons and the Statoils and the Chevrons and the larger independents, the Anadarkos and the Apaches, who will ultimately dominate because they have the deep pockets that will allow them to get through this money-losing period. Now, the CEO of ExxonMobil, Rex Tillerson, was famously quoted a few months ago in the Wall Street Journal as saying, "Everyone's losing money right now. It's all in the red. We're losing our shirts." Okay, now, I don't believe everything that every CEO says, but I believe the CEO of ExxonMobil when he makes a public statement like that. And if some self-promoting smaller company wants to say, "Oh, well, we're making lots of money, show me." And I've looked at their balance sheets, and none of them are making money. At least none that I've looked at. And I've looked at a lot. And so this is the problem. If you're making money, then it ought to show up in the public filings that you're required to make to the Securities and Exchange Commission every year. I just looked at Chesapeake's filing for 2012. Chesapeake is clearly the shale gas leader by a long shot in all of North America. They pretty much started the play, they've promoted the play, they've got the most land, they're the second largest gas producer in the United States after ExxonMobil. This company's filing to the SEC is a train wreck. I mean, they've lost money. They've lost almost $1 billion this year alone. Their net revenue over the past 4 years is negative many billion. They've had to write down all kinds of reserves. They've had to take all sorts of other required write-downs. 3/4 of their earnings are from asset sales, not from revenue from operations. I mean, this is a dark, dark document. And if Chesapeake is the paragon of the shale gas industry, then I think we're in trouble. And this is You know, I was frankly not expecting this basically income tax return to be as disturbing as it is. But to me, this is a real wake-up call for the veracity of the claims that we're all making money. So you take the Chesapeake 10K, you take the write-downs that lots of other of the independent companies have made, you take Rex Tillerson's comments, CEO of ExxonMobil, and I think there's a business case. Forget about reserves and resources and decline rates and all of that. There's a business case that says clearly nobody's making any money.